Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Hello there, how have you guys been this week? My name is Nicolette here with the Mutra makeup channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one. Today we are going to be doing a makeup look inspired by none other than Rick James. Yes, Rick James, the song Super Freak. We are going to take a dive into the song itself, talk about how it was created, all that type of stuff, inspo, yada yada, while also creating a very fun party look that is inspired by just the vibes of this song. So if you guys are interested in listening to a little bit of Rick James and also getting a little fun party look, then don't forget to keep watching. So for today's look, we are going to cover up this face first and then do the eyes. So the opposite of what I usually do. I am on my lovely period this week, so I'm getting all of this going on, and I also think that it has to do with stress. I'm filming this the week of the elections, so that's, you know, giving me some stress, and then also just, you know, masks and all of that probably giving me some of this extra chin acne. So we're gonna cover that up. Enough about me, we're gonna cover that up. I'm going to put my lovely foundation that I'm almost out of, my lovely CoverGirl, and we'll be right back. So I just went ahead and put on all of my, what's it called, foundation on my face. It's not bad. I definitely should have used my color corrector, but I am out. So I need to really go and get that because I've said that now for 2 videos. But for the meantime, this is what we're gonna deal with. And what we're gonna do next is go ahead and do our contouring and our highlighting and all of that. The one that I'm using today for highlight and contour is just my Wet n Wild like duo stick. And we're gonna do a little bit under the eyes to give it a little bit of a pop, as you already know. Down the nose, definitely on this forehead because we are in the party mood. And then down on the chin. And then we're gonna blend that out. So a little bit about Mr. Rick James. So for this particular song, I just wanted to focus on this song because he is an inspiration altogether. And so I just kind of want to stick with the song, and I'm sure in the future I will be doing more looks inspired by him himself. But this song was dropped in 1981, and it was produced and performed by Mr. Rick James. Next we're going to do a little bit of contour. I'm using the other side of my stick. Of course you can use anything you have for contour that fits your skin tone, but we're going to use the other side of the stick, do it down the nose, just a little bit on the chin to kind of give it a little bit of a pop of dimension. Crimson chin. The song itself was also co-written though, however, by James and Alonzo Miller. So not just Rick James, but also them as well. The song was released on Rick James's album Street Songs, and in 1982 the song itself was also nominated for a Grammy for Best Male Rock Performance. This acne is popping today. We're still gonna look good at this party. So next we're gonna do our eyelids, and the eyelids I'm very excited about because I'm going to be using a fun palette today. But before we use the palette, don't forget we're gonna go in with our eyeshadow primer. I'm just using the general NYX eyeshadow primer that I always use. I've used it for years and I feel like it doesn't disappoint me by creating creases and all that type of jazz. So that's always, that always makes me happy. I definitely don't like creases as my day progresses, let alone if I am in the heat or anything of that sort. So that part is good. I'm going to use the same translucent powder that I used for my face on my eyelids to make sure that it is set in place and makes it a little bit easier and more blendable for me. Don't know if most people do this or not, but for me sometimes for certain looks it does work out for the best. The palette that we are going to be using today is going to be the Mario palette. I am so excited. This is the Master Metals palette. It is super fun. I've only used it once so far, but the colors come out really great. So the way that you may or may not have seen it is you open up the palette right here, and it has a little removable tray, which is really nice. Very well thought out, I will say that over and over again. It has a removable tray, and I got the manipulator along with the spatula to go along with it. So I'm going to take a little bit of the silver. Today I want to use the silver vibe. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I'm scraping the silver, scrape the silver into the plate itself down here on the bottom. And from there I'm going to use just a tiny drop of this little serum to mix it together to give it a easier way of application. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I did 2 drops, and from there you just mix it all up until it becomes a paste. So now that I have that ready and our eyelids are basically pretty evened out, I'm going to take a brush that I can blend with, and I'm gonna go in with my James Charles palette. And I'm gonna go in with this little pink tone at the very bottom, and I'm just going to put that only in my crease, very, very lightly. I just want it to have a light pinky tone. I don't want it to look too crazy, but I just want to have a little bit of pink to give it a little bit of a pop of color for the look that I have in mind. From here now, we're gonna take that silvery tone that we just manipulated with the paste, and we're basically just going to give ourselves a widened out cat eye. That's the vision that I have. So just watch. I'm gonna probably be quiet while I do this part because this part does take some time. Did you know that Rick James made the song Super Freak for the white girls to dance in the clubs? Yeah, I didn't know that either. And then I read it and I was like, dang, he got me. This is the one song on the album that he included the Temptations, which if you don't know who the Temptations are, definitely look them up. You probably know a song or two. Great, great, great group back in the 80s. When it comes to this application, I must say that was a very easy application, and the formula is honestly really beautiful, and it looks just really nice all together. So I'm very excited about this look. From here, we're gonna take that same pink color that we used and do a little bit on our lower lash line to kind of give it a bit more of the uniformity. Now that we have our eyes basically almost done, what we're gonna do is go ahead and put on a little bit of mascara. You can always put falsies, but you guys know my drill. I'm not going anywhere. So why am I gonna put on falsies? But it's up to you. Rolling Stone has ranked the song Super Freak number 477 of the best songs of all time, if I'm not mistaken. Since we are going to a party and the theme is a party vibe, I felt like it was necessary to do my eyebrows as well, even though I usually like to just pray the whole like, oh yeah, just wipe them off. Today, I'm going to fill them ever so slightly in. I'm just gonna use my classic little palette that I have here, use a little bit of the glue, or like sticky stuff for my eyebrows so that they don't move out of place, and then go in with a genuine black tone and fill them in ever so slightly. I am also gonna add just a very little bit of blush. I'm gonna use my little blush palette here, and I'm gonna go in with this corally tone and just put that a little bit on my cheeks to add a little bit of color. Awesome. And then the last step is going to be lipstick. So the idea that I had with this look was to kind of give you a bold vibe altogether, because if you haven't seen this music video, you definitely need to go check it out. It is a complete party. There's glitter, there's confetti, there's all of this stuff, and it's just fun altogether. So I thought, what better way than to have a super fun hot pink lip. It is the Maybelline New York just pink lipstick in the color Romantic. My last note as well on this song is that you may have also heard it on MC Hammer's song or recognize the beat to da-na-na-na, da-na, da-na, can't touch this, da-na-na-na, da-na, da-na, can't touch this. It's the same song. It's just sampled, basically. And this basically completes my Super Freak inspired makeup look by Rick James. This is not in the actual music video. This is just kind of fun party vibes that I wanted to showcase with you guys, while also trying out the new Makeup by Mario Metals palette, which I thought was completely amazing. If you haven't purchased it already and you're looking for something that is super fun and versatile and easy to use, this is it. You've got to get it because it's really something else. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this short little facts that I had about Rick James. And we'll be back in the next video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more inspired makeup videos. I also do a lot of music video makeup looks as well, typically released on Mondays, so definitely please tune in for that. And lastly, let me know in the comments below, what looks should I do next? Please, I'm always looking for suggestions because there's just so many music videos out there that I'm always kind of like, okay, like which one should I do? So let me know in the comments down below. But other than that, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. See ya!